Welcome, everybody, back to another episode of the Hubler Auto Group Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Thomas Cron. Back from his vacation is my co-host, Brian Powers.
Feeling tan? Do I look tan a little bit?
You look very tan, Brian.
Absolutely, I feel tan. Speaking of tan, we got someone a little bit tanner than me
next
to us because he spends a lot of time outside in the sun on the golf course. We have with us FCHS Golf Superstar, Damon Dickey.
Glad to be here. Thank you for having me on the show.
You sound super pumped.
I'm very pumped.
Are you really glad to
Yeah,
be here?
I'm very pumped.
I don't know.
I've watched the show for a long time.
Big fan?
Avid
Yeah,
listener.
Big fan.
Big fan. So this year, your senior season, I'd say it's been a little different, but probably out there on the golf course it hasn't been a whole lot different. Why don't you just kind of tell us about what's going on this year?
Yeah, so it was a struggle last year, missing the entire season. Yeah, I mean, chance at just anything, conference, county, any of that kind of stuff. And I think everybody's just been really appreciative that we've been able to play. And I think there's still some things to work on, but we're just having a lot of fun right now, and that's all we can ask for.
So, having your season canceled last year, how does having pretty much a full season this year, having a county, a conference, soon to be sectional, how does all that stuff just mean a little bit extra?
It's amazing because I was really looking forward to those things, and to kind of miss those a year before, it kind of sucked, and now I'm just really excited, and I just feel really good about just where I'm at, and just would love to play in those competitions and see how far I can get.
Now next year you are going to continue golfing at Butler. How was that decision made, and what were kind of some of the other schools you were looking at?
Yeah, so the Butler coach called me in late July, and he basically just made me the offer that, like, straight up. I hadn't really talked to him before, and I kind of sat with that offer for about a month or two while I was contacting some other schools, just trying to figure out where I was at. And then, so it kind of didn't work out with IU as much. They didn't give me the same kind of offer that I thought Butler did, and chose them, I think, late August or around that time, and they've just been awesome to me, and I'm excited to go.
I think one of the best things our athletic director, Bill Doty, has done in his tenure as our athletic director was hire Ted Bishop and Crystal Morse as co-coaches for the golf team. Just tell me how it is to have two people very involved in the PGA and two just professionals as golf coaches.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, I've worked with Ted for a long time, and he's just always been awesome, and he just elevates a team just based on his intensity, and he just cares so much for every kid, and when you combine that with Crystal and the knowledge that they have, it's a great recipe for success, and the team feels it, and they've been really important for us.
So when you've got a new coach like Crystal and the legend Ted Bishop, former podcast guest, on the staff coaching you, obviously you get out there on the course during practice and they'll give you pointers, and even in matches. What is it in the off season when you can't get out there on the golf course that you do? How do you weights that you lift? I'm assuming a lot of core exercises, but what is it that they brought to the table?
Yeah, so there are amazing facilities at the Legends. They just built the MGA building, which is Crystal Morse's academy. So I'd spent some time there actually hitting shots and like seeing real ball flights. And then there's another building out there that I get some just normal golf exercise work in, and these past few years, Ted has just kind of told me, hey, go be invested in your basketball season, go be an athlete on the basketball court, and the rest will kind of take care of itself.
So how does being a basketball player, you play basketball all of high school and all that stuff, how does, not necessarily the skills needed in basketball, but just some of the tendencies included in basketball, how do you think it helps your golf game?
I think it helps my golf game just dealing with pressure and like learning how to be ready for something. So you kind of spend all week at basketball practice trying to prepare for whoever you're going to play, and it's kind of the same mindset with golf. You need to be ready for the course you're going to play that Saturday, and you kind of spend all week trying to do that.
Trying to think here. Is Butler's home course Hinkle Fieldhouse?
That is their home basketball court.
But I would assume that they set it up with the golf course inside.
No, that would.
It's a common misconception.
Yeah,
actually.
that's-
I've heard that a lot. But it's Highland Country Club, just west of the campus.
My uncle used to be a member there. That's a nice
Oh yeah,
course.
that's an amazing course.
So when you have a match during the night and you walk into the clubhouse, say it's at the Legends, and to your right you see me at the counter.
Yep.
To your left you see your brother Greg Dickey at the counter
Yep.
or at the snack bar.
Yep.
How does that just take all of your nerves away?
Well, I'd say it kind of adds nerves because I want to perform to your standard.
Okay.
And I just feel like sometimes I can't do that.
Well, Damon, you always exceed my standard.
Thank you.
I mean, the expectations that you have when you walk into the clubhouse with Thomas and Greg in there are probably high.
Yeah.
The pressure just kind of crunching down on you. How do you handle that on the golf course?
Well,
If you have, let's say you have a bad shot.
yeah, I mean,
Say you do what Thomas does and just duff it. How would
I have
you
a hook.
hook it?
yeah, you got to try to forget it, and you got to try to just realize that mistakes are going to happen, and it's just part of the game.
Absolutely. So, obviously, rightfully so, you're confident in your golf game. In a best ball match, say me and Brian are on a team, we face you. Who wins and by how much?
Unfortunately, I think I've got you by 10 to 15 shots.
I could
That's
see maybe more.
A lie.
Oh, I could see
I was being
possibly
generous,
20.
maybe.
Best ball?
Brian, you have to realize, the way he plays is, the ball's there, you got to hit it. You can't,
There's
put it
two
up
of
on a
us.
good lie.
We can play.
and,
No, you can put it. Absolutely, you can put it up on.
no, that's a stroke.
I'll allow it. No.
That's not-
if he allows that, that's a different ball.
So I tried out for the golf team when I was in high school, and I was terrible. Still am. Of
course.
But I figured I get a couple days of free golf, so I get the last green, and I see the ball, and I'm kind of close, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna shoot this in like a pool ball. So I got down on the green and shot it in like a pool ball.
Yep.
Kid comes up to me after the game, after the round. He goes, "Hey, Powers, just wanted to let you know, Coach, at the time said that you playing pool on the green severely inhibited your chance of making our team." And I looked at him and I said, "Kid's name? I shot a 72 for 9 holes today. Do you think I have any chance of making this team?" I was right.
So you didn't make the team.
Did not make the golf team. I got cut from the golf team. I got cut from the basketball team. I'm basically the anti-Damon Dickey.
Basically. You guys are just polar opposites.
Yeah, I probably couldn't have gotten into Butler.
I feel a little stronger about our best ball conversation.
That was like 20 years ago. I can break 100 now.
All right, Damon, before we let you go, just preview for us not only the team, but your individual course from sectionals and beyond.
Well, we're a top 20 team in the state right now, so we're looking at the sectional and we're trying to win. We think we can advance pretty easily. We're trying to beat Center Grove, which has kind of always been the case, and then the regional is really tough. So there's 6 teams that are in the top 20 in our regional. So you need to be in the top 3 to advance, and that's kind of what we're looking at. So the margin is going to be really close, and everybody has to put in a really great effort, but it really is possible that we make it to the state tournament advancing out of the regional.
Absolutely.
Who are some of your teammates? Who are some of the other guys on the team that can help you out?
Yeah, Quinn Edwards just committed to Huntington. He's struggled a little bit this season, but he is an amazing player. He's really good. And
Quinn, pick it up.
yeah, he'll figure it out I'm not worried about Quinn. And then we got Ian McCullough. He's just an awesome ball striker. There's no reason that he can't play better this season. He's really good too. Mm-hmm. And then Nate Blackwell, he's struggling with some mental issues. And Nate, if you're listening, you just gotta get over it. He's a great player who just cannot break 80. So when that day comes, I think our team is unstoppable. And then Will McGinnis, he's our 5-man. He can go out and shoot a low number at any time and beat any one of those guys.
Fellow, what am I trying to say? Fellow counter worker, Will McGinnis.
Yep.
Hey, look, Nate, I broke 80 when I was your age. I got a 72, like we just talked about. So if I can do it, you can do it as well. You've just got to just visualize it. Be the ball, as they like to say. Be the ball.
As they like to say. All right, well, Damon, obviously congratulations on breaking the school record this past week. Incredibly low shot. What was it, 64?
65.
65. So it didn't meet my standards.
Yeah.
Of course. But congratulations on that. We wish you the best of luck, you and the team going forward.
Thank you.
All right, well, for Franklin golf superstar and Butler commit Damon Dickey, my great friend who I'm happy to have back, Brian Powers, I'm your host, Tom Scrone. This has been the Hubler Auto Group Coach's Corner.
Hubler is proud to be the official sponsor of Franklin Athletics. Score massive savings on all your favorite brands. Plus, get our 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty included. For all auto needs, just click drivehubler.com. Let's go, Grizzly Cubs!